Hey guys, it's been about a week since the last update, and I might have time to do timestamps. I'm not sure, but this would follow the same order as last week. So first off is my ruby guava, and this is what it looked like last week. That's the bigger seedling. And here are the ruby seedlings, and you can see there's the second set of true leaves, and these are the bigger ones. You can see this is like the biggest one. Also, just a note, because I have this, I try to have this in as much full sun as possible, it can dry out. So I would have these other solo cups that don't have holes under it. So it has some water to keep it hydrated and well moist during the day. But because it's been raining, I came out and it like flooded, but they survived. So if it rains and you have your seedlings out, just make sure you take the cups out underneath them. And up here are the purple ones that I notice that are more purple, or at least have like more purple tinge. You can see the stem, it's like purple. And apparently there are guava purple varieties. They don't look that great, but because of these are my seedlings, I will keep them to see how the fruit turns out. See, these are a little more purple tinge than the one I have that are grown already more. But you can see there is a kind of like a pink tinge. So see, this is, let's see the stem. Oh, actually, you see that stem? It's like green. Green. Let's see these. Green. And this one has a little bit pink. And then if we go back up here, this is, yeah, more of like a pink tinge. So interesting. And here's the peppers that I need to transplant. Moving on to the papaya that my neighbor gave me. This is what it looked like last week. And this week, I actually got fruit. Just kidding. This is what it looks like. I didn't do a good job filming last time, so you can't really see the height difference, but I think this one did get a little taller. And the thing is, even though it rains, it's deceiving because sometimes it doesn't hit your pot, and these are kind of dry, so I'll probably have to water that in a bit. Next are the Rambutans, which the Vietnamese name is so much cuter. It's called Jum Jum. So this is what it looks like last week. And this week, you can see 2 of them just died. So out of 4, these 2 are alive. And I've been trying to cover it, but just leaving it be since it seems to be doing fine. And there was a bug on it. I think it's from just being in the shed maybe. But I think it can handle some light. It's under a little shade covering on top, so it's not getting full sun. And as for the pomegranate, which oddly enough, I kind of don't really care about it right now, but I'm committed at this point. So here's the little guy, and he has some friends that are emerging, and their roots were just like up in the sky. So I just, like stuck it back in, and they didn't rot this time. So far, so good. Next up is Survivor Mandarin, and he is hanging on. So this is him last week. So pay close attention to what the roots look like and how small he is. And just for laughs, this is him at another angle. Here's Survivor, and this actually took a couple of takes because I was trying to focus on his roots, and you can see the roots at the tip is white, and it just looks overall more healthy and vibrant than last week. Not gonna lie, I was really rooting for Survivor, but I wasn't sure if he's gonna pull through. But it looks like he might actually be able to. And I was scared of if I kept him using the paper towel method that I would eventually break his roots. So I found this really cute terracotta plant that I had from a dead cactus. I took it from the dead cactus and I filled it with sphagnum moss. And I figured I need to just put the roots down a little more so that it could start growing, but it needs to have enough moisture where it doesn't dry out. So I figured, oh, I'm such a genius. I should put a glad back over it. This is what Survivor looks like now. I kind of close a little bit, but but keeping a little bit open, little gap so that some air could get in so it doesn't overheat. Moving on are the mandarins that I started from seed. And I got all those seeds from one mandarin, and out of the lot of seeds, only one sprouted. So this week, this is what they look like, and I think I broke one of the roots. I really need to transplant these, but I did transplant the one seedling that had its roots emerge last week. So this is what it looks like. This is a Sunday morning, Monday morning. You see kind of merging. Tuesday morning, and then ta-da! And here is the mandarin. So let's see if there's more seedlings that come out of it. Remember that suspicious looking perfect little hole I found on one of the annona seeds? Say hello to the annona seed borer. So this is what was probably on my sugar apple seed. Basically what happens is the female would lay her egg in an immature fruit, meaning it's not ripe and it's still developing, and she would pick a seed that's soft so that she can penetrate it and lay her eggs. And her eggs would hatch, and then they would eat the seed embryo and all the seed content, get big and fat and strong, and then burrow their way out of the fruit. So that's probably what we saw last week with the little hole. And then, oh, here's a picture. And I actually had to run outside where I just put the seed down and try to find it. Okay, so I went outside and I just kept digging and digging and digging at where I put the seed with the hole. And you can see, because before when I touched it and I squeezed it, oh my god, sorry, I wasn't expecting gush to come out. Ooh, sorry if I startled anyone, but. And then now I'm gonna see if there's anything here, because I'll be very upset with myself if I introduce a pest that isn't really here already, and it's only here because, let's see. Can you see the bug? Okay, I did not see anything living, but in conclusion, if you ever see a hole and it looks too perfect, it's probably caused by a bug. Google carpenter bee holes, they look perfect too. So next time you see that, just throw it away. I don't know why I did not do that. That was very not smart. As for my sugar apple seedling, so this one germinated after 12 days, and none of my other seeds have germinated since. I'm not even going to go into the details of the tragedy that happened behind that, but I figured I would transplant it once more. And as I did it, I saw that there were like these two lateral roots coming from the main central root. So that was pretty cool. And for whatever reason, I literally been looking at these two photos of the roots and just admiring them. It's very odd. I think I'm just obsessed with sugar apples for whatever reason. Maybe because it's so rare right now and it's only my only seedling. And here it is after the transplant. You can tell because I'm actually using real soil mixed with coco coir. This is the seedling this morning, and I have just been making very dangerous moves of trying to tug at it. This is actually the seed in the afternoon. So a couple hours have passed, and you can see the seed coat is just like almost off. Now let's move on to my envy apple and Asian pear. So this is them last week. And this week, the leaves are looking bigger and they're looking a little better, maybe because of the recent rain we've been having. And I moved these over to a little more shade. The other one, they were getting full south facing sun during the afternoon, and I think that was too much for them. So they're doing a lot better, and this one just got really tall. Probably should start measuring them, but that might just be overzealous of me at this point. And finally, drum rolls please. I got my Lisa Pride Ethimoa and Diamond Guava seeds. I have started the germination process for them immediately. And what was very surprising to me was the Ethimoa seeds. Look how big that is. That's my son's hand next to it, and that's my hand for perspective. And that's really all the updates I can give right now because this video is getting kind of long. But I will see you next week with more updates. I am super excited and I just can't wait for everything to fruit. Okay, have a good day. Bye.